What's up guys, Frank here from FFX Audio, back again with another video introducing a freshly built guitar, and you're going to see a few videos popping up on this channel in the next couple of days because we just finished a batch of 4 guitars. They all look great and they sound even better, so watch out for those guitars and those videos. And I thought we'd start with the heaviest one. I've mentioned in earlier videos that sort of our goal with all the guitars that we build here is to keep them under or up to 3.5 kilos in total weight. The reason for that is just a personal preference. I think that guitars up to that weight are really enjoyable to play, and I apply that personal preference to all the builds. That being said, I know people who play their 4.5 kilo Les Pauls and other heavy guitars all night and they're fine. So it's just a personal preference. And this one came out a little bit heavier. So this one comes out at 3.7 kilos. But sometimes you have to make exceptions, especially if you kind of predict that things are going to turn out great tonally and optically. And that's definitely the case here. So this one is, this is the Sweetcaster Classic, serial number 5. The center is a swamp ash body with a really amazing grain. The optical aspects were just too convincing to pass. Finished in a two-tone sunburst or tobacco sunburst, whatever you want to call it, and then applied a medium relic treatment. The neck is a C-shaped maple neck with maple board, 9.5-inch fingerboard radius, and 21 jumbo frets. So playability on this thing is pretty good for a guitar with those specs. And you also have a pretty low string action, I would say. And yeah, neck also has some relic treatment applied. The neck is really smooth, feels great when you play it. Neck and body, as with all the guitars, are connected with neck-tight inserts and screws because it's very easy on the maintenance if you need to detach the neck. And also, my personal impression is that it definitely improves tone and sustain. We have Gotoh hardware, so we have the classic Gotoh vintage trem, the 101 with the steel block. We have the Apollo Music Parts trem claw, adds mass and sustain and stability to the whole system. Gotoh SD91 vintage style tuners. And then for the electronics, this time it's a little bit more traditional. So for all the guitars that we do, we use Q pickups. They're hand wound in Croatia and they're doing great stuff. And this set is called the Alnico A5 SRV because it's somewhat inspired by Stevie Ray Vaughan's kind of tone. And what's great about it is, so these ones are a little bit overwound, meaning they're promoting low end and mids a little bit more, which is a great balance to the brightness that comes from swamp ash or from the maple board. So overall, it sounds really balanced. And then we have a master volume without treble bleed. We have a tone control for the bridge, and then that's the little thing that we didn't do this time. Usually, you would see a blend pot here, so that you can add two additional sounds to the 5-way switch. But in this case, we went for a classic second tone knob. However, there's a little tweak to it. The second tone knob also controls the tone on the bridge, which makes it a little bit more versatile. As I said, overall weight 3.7 kilos, which is still enjoyable to play, 100%. And yeah, that's all the blabbering. Now let's hear it in action.